Hey there, folks. Bill O'Leary. And in this video, I'm going to answer the question, what is an irrevocable insurance trust? So what you're going to learn in this video is what an irrevocable insurance trust is, how you set one up, and then third, how a life insurance trust can be an important planning tool. Quick introduction. Bill O'Leary, Legacy Planning Law Group in Jacksonville, Florida. And what I do is estate planning, things like wills, trusts, and estates, elder law, basically protecting resources for our seniors, and probate and estate and trust administration after a death has occurred. So let's jump right in. Irrevocable life insurance trust can be an important part of your estate plan, and they're often called ILITs for short, ILIT. They've been a staple of estate planning for a long time. Now, the main purpose of a life insurance trust or an ILIT is to decrease the value of someone's estate in order to reduce estate tax. And so here's how it works. Someone sets up an irrevocable trust. They're called the grantor of the trust. And the next step is for the trust to buy a life insurance policy. Usually the policy insures the life of the person who set up the trust, okay? And it can be an individual policy or what's called a second to die policy, because you see, second to die policies basically insure two lives. This is common for married couples. And it pays a death benefit only upon the second death. Now, sometimes the grantor, again, the person who set up the trust, will transfer an existing policy they already own to the trust. That's usually not the best way to do it, because there's a 3-year look back rule under the tax law, which brings the death benefit value of the policy back into that person's estate if they die within 3 years of transferring the policy. Plus, there may be some gift tax consequences to transferring an existing policy. Really, the better way is for the trustee of the trust that's just been set up to purchase a new policy. And what the trustee will have to end up being for this to work is a person that is not the same person as the person who set up the trust. So the grantor cannot be the trustee of the trust. Now, the question is, how does the trustee pay the premium for the policy? Well, with money that is gifted to the trust by the grantor, the person that set up this trust. And this is usually done by making what's called annual gifts every year to the trust, where the gift tax exposure can be minimal, if non-existent. Then the premiums are paid out of the trust bank account. That's the way it works. Then when the insured person, the person who sets up the trust, when they die, the death benefit is paid to the trust, not to that person's estate, where it will be subject potentially to estate taxes. So in other words, the death benefit is shielded from the estate tax. Now, for a life insurance trust to work, the grantor, again, the person who set up the trust, cannot have any control or involvement with the trust. That's why they can't be the trustee. And in tax code terms, the grantor cannot have retained any what's called incidents of ownership. And so that is one of the downsides of a life insurance trust, that you have to give up all control over the policy and all control over the rights to use the policy. And that might deprive you of certain benefits you can take advantage of with the life insurance policy while you're living, like taking out loans tax-free. You can't do that with a life insurance trust. Again, the person that's in control is the trustee, and this is not the grantor. Now, you see, if you take out an insurance policy, let's say on your life, okay, and that means you're the owner of the policy. And as the owner, you have incidents of ownership, right? That means that when you die, the death benefit payout is included in your taxable estate. And that payout could be large, right? Life insurance trust, again, the purpose, are used to remove the death benefit payout from your estate. And with the trust, you can direct who your beneficiaries will be to receive the life insurance payout after you're dead. So using a life insurance trust is a great way to provide your estate with liquidity to pay estate taxes and estate expenses. It's also a great way to shield the payout from the creditors, not only of your estate, but also your beneficiaries' creditors. And finally, a life insurance trust can be a great tool, a great way to give to grandchildren estate tax-free. That's what we call generation skipping planning. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about whether an irrevocable insurance trust is a good idea for you and how we can help, we'd love to talk to you. So we would encourage you, reach out and invite you to schedule a free 15-minute discovery phone call with us. Again, it's free, easy to schedule. Just go to the bottom of this video. There's a link, a scheduling link that you can click on. It takes you straight to our booking calendar. Just pick the day and time that works best for you. We also invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Legacy Planning Law Group, where there's lots of other videos about similar and related topics about estate planning and elder law and probate. So before signing off, hey, if you've enjoyed this video, please like it, better yet, share it. And so again, I am going to sign off. Bill O'Leary, go make it a great day in a better world.